This is not just another travel router, this is a home router disguised as a travel router. We are looking at the brand new GL.iNet Slate 7 Pro, also known as the GL.be 10000. Under the hood, a MediaTek quad-core CPU clocked at a massive 2 GHz. Why does that matter? Because this tiny beast pushes Wi-Fi 6 speeds up to a staggering 5,764 megabits per second. But here is the real game changer. It delivers up to 1,100 megabits per second of raw WireGuard speed and 1,000 megabits per second on OpenVPN DCO. And yes, it comes out of the box with full VPN obfuscation, 8-packet inspection integration to completely smash through strict network blocks and take total control of your network. Full Wi-Fi 7 capabilities, massive processing power, and absolute privacy, all packed into a footprint that fits in the palm of your hand. Is this the ultimate power user travel router? Well, let's find out. Drop a like, hit subscribe, and let's dive into the full breakdown. So we have it, the Slate 7 Pro. Now let's get open here. My favorite part. Okay, so this is the Slate 7 Pro. There's the 2.8-inch touchscreen, the warning to make sure you use the included adapter or certified USB PD adapter. We can see that it's got the USB-C PD port that takes 5 volts, 9 volts, or 12 volts, the USB-C data USB 3.0 port, and the WAN and LAN. It's got the traditional reset button and function button toggle. Okay, and we've got the welcome to GL.iNet. Let's get started. We can set an admin password. We can set our Wi-Fi as well. We can also set an on-screen passcode. And there we have it. Let's get this thing hooked up to the internet. Look at the size of this thing. At 130 by 91 millimeters and pushing 328 grams, GL.iNet is pushing the absolute limit of what you can call a travel router. It's got a thick matte black chassis, massive folding antennae, and that striking 2.8-inch touchscreen right on top. It stretches the definition of portable to its breaking point, but the design is completely uncompromised. If you can fit it in your bag, you're packing enterprise power. Let's break down this chart. If you want full Wi-Fi 7, meaning you get that massive uncongested 6 GHz band, your only options are the Slate 7 Pro and the Moody 7, both pushing over 5 gigabits. The standard Slate 7 and the Beryl 7 are strictly 5 GHz dual band. The most interesting spec here, look at the Beryl 7. At just $129, it shares the exact same 2 GHz MediaTek processor as the Slate 7 Pro. That means this budget router hits the exact same blistering 1.1 gigabit per second WireGuard speeds. On the high end, the Moody 7 demands $419, but it backs it up with a 2.2 GHz Qualcomm chip, 2 GB RAM, and crucial cellular SIM support. So how do you choose? Well, here are your two scenarios. Use case 1, major intercity Wi-Fi congestion. If you are regularly in densely packed hotels and the 2.4 and 5 GHz bands are completely saturated, well then the winner is the Slate 7 Pro. Its full Wi-Fi 7 6 GHz band gives you a VIP fast lane. You completely bypass the city noise while tunneling your local devices through a 1 gigabit per second VPN. Now, if you're using it over long distance and you don't get in the cities that often, then you're jumping between trains and remote locations and can't trust local infrastructure. Well, in that case, the Moody 7 is the winner. Wi-Fi is a luxury, but cellular is everywhere. With built-in SIM support, including eSIM, it brings its own backhaul, so you're never at the mercy of a dead hotel router. Now, one of the things that I really love about the Slate 7 Pro, of course, is the giant touchscreen. This 2.8-inch screen allows you to password protect it or passcode protect it but also really cool, access the Wi-Fi QR codes. You can also configure the Wi-Fi. For example, I'm turning on multi-link operation here. But at the same time, you can also use it to get the QR code so that you can easily share it with your friends and family. Doing a quick speed test here shows some incredible speeds. We're getting over a gigabit in both directions on multi-link operation. And my house, my studio especially, is heavily congested with Wi-Fi. We are running Flint 3, Slate 7, Slate AX, all on different Wi-Fi, all on different VLANs. And this thing is still powering over a gig both directions in all of that congestion. You can just only imagine what this thing could do in a free congestion zone. Moving on to the WireGuard test, and you can see we are far exceeding the 1.1 gig that they say we can get on WireGuard. This is actually VPN obfuscation with amnesia, and we're hitting almost 1.3 gigabits per second, 200 above the limit. Now, it wouldn't be much of a travel router review if we didn't actually show you how to carry around your travel router. You could pick up this gadget bag from GL.iNet's website, and I'll put the link in the description below. The great thing is that you can store quite a few things in here. One of them can be your Slate 7 Pro. I've also tested this on the Moody 7 and the Beryl 7, and they all fit in there lovely, including the power adapters without the worry of anything being squished or damaged. So there you go, there's your Slate 7 Pro review and setup and a bit of use case analogy. I'll catch you in the next one.